What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Collar Parshawn here with a little paint with ain't, a little seasoning with some reason. As y'all see, we got some guests up in here today. And we're going to let them tell y'all who they is.
For sure. Y'all know me, Keisha, a.k.a. Keisha. And today I have with me today the founders of 100 Studs. Next to me, I have the infamous, the most beautiful, inside and out person I ever met, Clay, the owner of Molding the Podcast. And next to Clay, I have the founder, the CEO, the owner of 100 Studs Movement, Tiffany White, a.k.a. Tip, in the building. Hey, throw some fire signs in the chat if y'all know Tip. Let's go.
Hey. What's going on, y'all? What up? So I'm going to back up just a little bit.
Okay.
So Keisha introduced us, and she said, Clay, the beautiful inside and out, right? Molding the Clays podcast. And then she said me, Tip. Y'all can forget the government part. But this one right here, this is my twin.
Yes, sir.
That's your twin. Okay.
The most giving, thoughtful,
That she is.
and she correct me when I'm wrong. The most honest, the most caring, the most loving, Keisha, aka Keisha.
Let's go. Big Keys, not the little one.
This my left, this my right, and they both mean everything to me.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
All right.
He is I and I am him.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just I'm here to learn today. I'm ecstatic. My sister Keisha. She fell and got back up. That's the only way we can say it. And so now she here to reintroduce herself. And we're gonna leave that to them.
Yes, it is.
Let's have a good show.
I love that.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Anyway, the way this show came together, and I remember we were shopping it. It was funny. It all came together at one time. Me and Ralph was sitting one day, and we was like, "Hey, man, we need to get some studs on here just so we can have the conversations." And in the same moment, y'all movement was going, and I was like, "Yeah, I've been seeing Keish with the 100 studs." That's when I hit you up. I was like, "Man, what's going on?" I ain't even say nothing about the show. I said, what is this group going on? What's going on? She broke it down. I was like, oh, y'all got to come on and talk about that. So let's just jump into that. So the name of the group is 100 Studs, right? All right, 100 Studs. And can y'all just walk us through what it is, what y'all do, and how it came to what it is?
So before I do that, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why did y'all want some studs on your podcast?
Well, we open enough to we have everybody. We done did a show with some gay men, straight men, of course, straight women. I don't see a stud. I see people with a movement.
I love that.
Y'all just have a title.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that y'all studs, this is my favorite stud of all. You know what I'm saying? Out of just respect for her, y'all still people. I don't want to you're not a title to me. You a person with a business.
Right.
Y'all just happen to be studs.
I love that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it for us. Like, I'm not on here to ask you crazy questions. You have some movement going, which is more important than anything that we could get on here and talk about. Will we get into some nonsense? Yeah, but we got to handle the business first.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Yeah.
So first, I love the fact that you are accepting of us.
Absolutely.
You're embracing us, and you see us just as humans.
Yeah.
Right? Because some people don't.
Right.
They see us as masculine presenting lesbians.
Right.
Not only are we masculine presenting lesbians, we're black
Right.
masculine presenting lesbians. We have to go out into the world like this every day. And some people kind of like judge us, or they kind of mug us, or and even if they don't say anything, they still have their thoughts
Right.
in the back of their head, right? So the reason why the movement came about is because I wanted to help people that look like me.
Okay.
And not only help people that look like me, I wanted to help them become leaders
Okay.
in the world. I wanted to have a leadership program, teach them how to get credit, leverage their credit to build wealth,
Okay.
to invest in properties, land, businesses, just take it to a whole nother level that we see all day, every day with you guys, right?
Right.
And so I just wanted to do something totally different. And it started out with just my Empower group. And then I was like, okay, let's take this to a whole nother level. Because we was in Atlanta at first, but
Okay.
now we worldwide.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Worldwide.
Okay.
Worldwide.
Before you pass, I wanted to ask you: is it inclusive? Is it specifically for studs? And like I said, walk us through because you gave us an introduction. You ain't answered none of my questions, but
I got you.
What do you ask? I missed it.
I thought you
I
asked.
had like
Yeah,
3
I-
questions.
I-
Yeah, but
Okay.
I
like
ain't hear
what?
nothing.
Well, you did kind of say how it started or whatever,
Yeah.
but what goes into it? What do y'all actually do? And is it inclusive to studs?
Gotcha. Okay. So it's masculine presenting individuals because we do have some trans brothers. They started out as female and now they're trans, and we respect that they're he, him, his. We respect their pronouns. Thank you. We respect their pronouns. And then like y'all see us as studs because that's what the world call lesbians that are male presenting or masculine presenting. They say studs, right?
See, I had a conversation. Not to cut you off. I had a conversation with a young lady I work with, and I asked her. I said, "What are you?"
Mhm.
She just said, "I'm just gay." You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? She said, "I don't play the label thing." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my little sis Bree. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, Bree.
Because me and her have a lot of conversations. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that she wasn't for it. She was like, I ain't got no title. She said, I'm just gay.
Mhm.
And I just like, okay. And we went on.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. You have soft studs, you have no labels, you have just the in between queer. So I guess we are all inclusive when it comes down to still in the LGBTQ community. Because I say masculine presenting, and I don't want a heterosexual male to feel like, oh, I can be a part of the 100 studs.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it's one out there that'll try. Though.
Yeah, it's
It is one out there that'll try,
Yeah,
for
trying
sure.
to take advantage of
For
it.
sure.
Yeah.
You're right.
But we are all inclusive as far as the LGBTQ community, as well as because we're starting the 100 films. And then I don't know if these two know that, but I also said I want to start 100 gays for the men
Yeah.
because we got the 100 studs, 100 films.
Look at her hooking y'all up.
Yeah,
We hooking y'all up. Just wait. Be patient. She coming. Be patient.
Coming.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What you have something, Sake? I thought you had something. No, you didn't. Okay. I'll go ahead with the questions. Now, is it considered more of a business platform, or is it more so like a program? You know, understand what I'm saying? Is it more of a? Is it like, does somebody have to like say pay into this program, or is it something that they come and they say, hey, I'm interested in joining. How do I do that? Walk me through that.
So it's a movement, right?
Okay.
Because you know everything looks all glamorous and fancy on social media.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people see us pop out, see us with our hoodies, see us buying land, see us doing this, and a lot of people join for the hype.
Right.
You know, they want to come and see what it's all about. They don't join
Inclusion.
for the hype, but
Yeah.
they just want to see
Yeah,
what
they-
it's all about,
I
right?
got you.
So, in order to join the 100 Studs movement / Empower, you have to be aligned. So, there's no fee that you're paying directly to 100 Studs or Empower.
Okay.
You are paying to invest in yourself.
Yourself.
And what that looks like is you have to either fix your credit, you have to invest in your business to see your business level up, because we're not just saying, hey, here's something we want you to purchase or anything like that. Like, we're showing you what we're doing. We're buying land. We just bought land in Macon last year. We're getting ready to buy car washes, laundry mats, things like that. And guess what? When we buy this stuff, we have to actually be ready to go to the next level with it. And you can't do that if you ain't got the credit right, if your bag
Absolutely.
ain't right.
Right.
And it's one thing to be able to want to do something. So Tip can just be like, okay, my stuff right. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and take this to the next level. But as a leader, she's like, no, we moving as one. So if your stuff not right and her stuff not right, that's what we gonna start with first. First, we gonna get your mind right to know that you can have all these things that I've already acquired. I'm gonna show you how to do that. And then once I show you, I'm gonna show you how to keep it. So there's no
payment per se. You know how you got to pay thousands of dollars to get a program and show you how to do this, that, and the other. No, you are paying for investment in yourself. You are paying to align yourself for yourself. Nothing goes to Empower 100 Studs.
Right,
It goes
okay.
for yourself.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. I like that. And the thing that stood out to me, what you said was, once one person is straight and y'all like, nah, we can't just do this on one. We got to move as a unit. So we're going to make sure everybody is in place. And I think us as Black people, we fail in that a lot of times. And so I like that, stood out to me. So,
I got nothing.
okay. Now, once somebody is in 100 Studs, what's expected of them? What are like are there certain rules, or because just hearing it sometimes you think, well, maybe it's like a bike club or a social club or something, but y'all just broke it down to how it's really a investment in yourself and as a group and a movement. But once you're in it, what are some of the expectations that you all have for the people that get in there?
Okay, so I'm gonna allow all of us to answer that. So I'm going to say one of the expectations is to be able to want to help the next person. Don't come in here thinking that you're going to be able to gatekeep. What we learn, we need for you to teach the next person. Don't keep it to yourself.
Right.
So that's one of that's, you got to be able to be willing to help the next person. We don't walk ahead of each other, we walk beside each other. And we want to keep that momentum.
So I agree with Keisha. I've never been a gatekeeper. Clay is the reason why the 100 Studs exist.
Okay.
She was like, Tip, teach us this or teach me this. Have you ever thought about being a mentor? I'm like, I ain't got time. I'm good. She asked me over and over, and then I finally said, you know what? I want to start pouring into people that look like me and teaching them what I had to learn on my own. I had to learn that on my own. So what's expected of, and that's the first thing I told her. I said, what I teach you, you got to teach others. That's the first thing I told her in her first one-on-one.
Where did you get that from? Like, because that's a personality trait. Where did you pick that up from? Because everybody don't move like that.
I don't know. I just feel like you got your mentors, you got your coaches, and I don't knock none of them. They out here doing their thing. They out here helping people win. They winning, right? They show them how to win, but I just don't believe in busting people over the head that's trying to get ahead.
Okay.
I don't believe in trying to get thousands and thousands because you don't need to pay for my lifestyle.
Okay.
I don't need you to pay for my lifestyle.
She ain't got no shots or nothing. You just.
I got the buttons. You ain't want to mess with
I'm
buttons.
just saying. She kinda,
I'm dropping bars.
She kind of said something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You tripping.
Right.
You stay over there, bro.
I feel like I'm gonna be blessed regardless.
Okay.
You know, and it just feels good pouring into people, and especially pouring into people that look like me. You know what I'm saying? Because we just left a event where there were other masculine presenting individuals in there. What, one or two? And that's usually what we see in a room, like one or two of us.
Okay.
I want a whole room
Okay.
of us. They say, get in the room, get at the table. I'm building the room. I'm building the table for us. Just imagine 100 of us standing as one with good credit, money in the bank, out here investing.
Land, buildings, programs.
Hey.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
It is going to happen. It
It's
is
gonna
happening.
happen.
It is happening.
It's in motion.
My question is, like, right now excuse me, what's your name?
Clay.
You and Clay are like the top two, right? If we had a pyramid, you three would be okay. Will you ever get to the point to where you got a branch here, a branch there, like, because you guys it could be probably worldwide. You know what I'm saying? You can't be everywhere at the same time. So will y'all get to that point? Is that something that y'all would let happen? Or?
That's my VP of leadership right here.
Okay. Like, what if I'm in California? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. So because we're worldwide and we're building so many leaders,
right,
you know, I got one that, you know, that's in Virginia right now,
right.
building leaders. So in Virginia,
It's a headquarters there in Virginia.
it's going to be
per se.
everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
gonna
I'm saying.
We're everybody that we building up
Yeah.
is going to be able to do the same thing that we do.
Okay.
Just in different states.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I say we building people up,
Right.
everything I'm learning from her,
Right.
I'm teaching them. Everything
Gotcha.
she learning from her, she's teaching them.
Got you.
And we just going to keep it going and going and going.
Right. I got you.
So how many y'all got? What number y'all
Oh,
got?
we
Yeah,
a little
right.
probably past 100 right now. I'm going to
Yeah.
say,
We
yeah.
we about 100, but we got like I think we had like 1,100 to 1,200 submissions.
Application.
Wait,
Awesome.
Wow.
waiting
awesome.
to
Oh,
get in
that's
100.
beautiful.
Yeah, waiting to get in 100.
That's
What's
beautiful.
what's the requirements?
Alignment. Like, what I can say is Tip does a very good job of protecting the energy,
The brand.
protecting the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because you say you want to be a part of it doesn't
Right.
necessarily mean you're going to be a part of it. And one thing that I got to give you your flowers for is no matter how busy your schedule is, she meets with every applicant one-on-one all day, every day.
Let's
She's
see
in
if she gets some.
back-to-back.
Let's see if she
Yeah.
gets some shots. Let's see if we give her some
she,
shots. or something.
yeah, because what she's doing is
And-
she's having conversations with these young
Yeah.
ladies, and she's listening to you, your mindset,
Right.
seeing how you answer questions to see if you're gonna be a good fit for where we headed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And if you're not, then you're not. She always say, "Everybody not our people,"
That's true.
Right.
and
That is
that's
true.
just the
Everybody
real-
can't go.
Yeah, everybody can't go.
Everybody can't go.
Cool, cool.
My bad.
Now, how can, and this is to all of y'all, how has this movement changed our lives?
Oh,
Ooh, look at that. All they heads.
You know what? You know what though? I'm curious to hear her from her experience, to hear her how she's seen it change Keisha and I as your leaders.
I just told you. I said, Clay, this from Tuesday night, the call. I've seen you grow so tremendously as far as a leader, and you step up. You take initiative, right? Without me even asking, you just step in. We all have different traits and different skill set. And this one right here, this our preacher man. Me and Keisha, sometimes we gotta
Pastor
watch our
Clay.
words, but this one she
Pastor
always know
Clay.
her words, right? She stepped up and stepped in, and then with Keisha, I feel like with Keisha, she's open to learning,
Absolutely.
and I've seen her take it. I just had somebody hit me up the other day. She was like, "I'm in." I'm like, "Well, how'd you get in?" She's like, "Keisha." I was like, "Oh." She took initiative. I said, "That's good. That's one of my leaders."
Yeah.
She took initiative, and that was like the second or third one because she knew I was handling business and I was busy. So I've seen both of you like just say, "Hey," it's like they like clones of me.
Yeah.
They mirror what I do. They know what I want. They know what I would do, and they and sometimes better than I would, you know. And I'm gonna answer your question to that point. I feel like I have 99 people looking to me, and it's making me a better person because I had to be like,
Absolutely.
Stand up, sit a certain way.
she had to
Absolutely.
correct me yesterday. It's
My
like, okay,
standards
Tip,
is a little bit-
yeah,
okay.
yeah, I gotta move a little different,
Right,
right? Because
right,
I
right.
got 99. What's that?
Eyes looking
What's
at
that?
you,
No, that's
pair of
times
eyes.
2.
Yeah.
How many eyes is that?
I don't know.
Right.
Don't ask me. How many got Keisha? Shit, I don't give a damn.
There's a lot of eyes. And some of them got 4 because they
Yeah,
wear
yeah.
glasses.
See what I'm
So,
saying?
hey,
There you go.
There's a lot of eyes looking at me, right?
One
So
out
I
of
had
6.
to, you over there doing the math. He was over there doing the math.
wait a minute.
Some of them only got one eye. I'm just saying.
Hey,
What
we ain't
about-
got no
what
one
about the
eye.
ones
We
with
ain't got no
glasses?
one
I
eye.
mean,
What about the ones with glasses?
Come on.
Man,
Somebody might have a patch. I don't know what's
What we
going on
doing?
around here.
And then there's more than 106. 99
No, I
times
said
2.
196. I said,
Uh-oh.
you said,
Don't do
All
it.
right, y'all. Wait, we're gonna go to the next question.
Uh-oh.
Y'all still
She been
play.
drinking, y'all. She been
Yeah.
drinking.
But I have a lot of eyes on me, right?
mm,
And I feel like it's as a movement, and not even just their eyes.
Yeah.
I hear people all the time be like, "Tip, I seen you on TikTok." I'm like, "TikTok? I am not even on TikTok."
Yo, I said the same thing.
They like, "Tip, you on Facebook, all in different groups." I'm like, "What?" Like, so it's not even just the group's eyes on me.
mm.
It's a lot of people watching us,
Absolutely.
and they waiting to see what we
Absolutely.
do. And guess what?
Y'all ain't gonna stop.
You keep going up.
There
You
you
keep
go.
going
That's
up.
my
That's what
motivation.
I'm talking
You know
about.
what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
So, because you two fellas know my backstory, I'm going to say this movement has woke me up in a way that I didn't even know. I didn't even know I was asleep until she presented this to me. And it woke me up so much to say to myself, like, Keisha, whatever you got going on, whatever you thought was bad, there's more good in front of you that you got to focus on. And the fact that even through my bad, I can still be there for somebody to hear their story without telling them my story. And a lot of us don't got people that can just that they could just call on and somebody actually sit and listen to them. This group makes me listen more. At first, I'm like, I don't want to be bothered with people.
All right.
But this this has changed me in such a way that I'm like, there's more people that need me that I gotta be there for. It's no more about it's no longer just about me. It's about 1, 2, and the rest of them.
Okay.
It's opened me up a lot.
All right.
That's the key to success. If you're into something just for self, you'll never be successful.
Ever.
You have to be prepared. You have to be willing, and your goal has to be to help the next person. That's the only way you can build. You know what I'm saying? If it's just all about you, you're gonna miss something. You're gonna pass something. Gonna pass you. Something gonna happen to you where you're gonna miss your time. So if you get into something, especially what y'all got going, if it was all about her, y'all probably wouldn't be sitting here because she would be struggling just to get it going. But since she opened herself up for the whole thing, that's why y'all so successful.
Yeah.
Because it's coming off of her. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? She opened herself up. She trusts people that she might not even know. She ain't got 1,000 years with people. She got enough time with them that she could trust them, live her life, and they see that and be like, that's how I want to be. So they adapt that. The next thing you know, all y'all, next thing you know, everybody helping everybody. The problem with us as black people is y'all use the word gatekeep. I just say we're selfish as hell. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see nobody win. So what happens is we'll get our group, right? And our goal is to be successful. But we never look at the point that somebody here might be able to help us. All we got to do is talk to them. So we rather say, nah, we just going to do it ourselves. That's the problem with a lot of things with us. We don't look, and I mean within the color. Y'all know me, I only talking black.
Yeah.
We don't look in our own households, our own communities to see who can do what. And so we can all get this one thing accomplished. Some people just might want to be like, well, I just want to help build this. I don't want none of that. I just want to help y'all build this because I believe in it. A lot of people lack that. But it's a lot of people that's trying to be entrepreneurs and have movements who lack that also. So I just commend y'all for what y'all doing. Just sitting here today, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of y'all because
we appreciate you.
Yeah.
because I don't know what it's like to be a stud. You know what I'm saying? But listening to you, the way you saying it, it's some trials and tribulations out there.
Yeah.
It's already hard for being a black woman. So now you're a black woman, and you took on another role in whatever title world we live in. You know what I'm saying? So I know that got to be tough because now you just not getting hated by women. You getting hated by men. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fight in itself. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm proud of y'all for doing what y'all doing. I want to be the one to be at the end, be like, hey man, we interviewed them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like we interviewed them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man.
No.
Appreciate
real.
that.
We appreciate that. And, you know, we have been having a lot of men just like really embracing us.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's because of, like you said, we exude
Absolutely.
that energy where it's like, y'all respect and see what we trying to do, right? And it's not, I think we're showing the world something totally different. Like we on some business tip. We out here trying to, it's not just, oh, we're gay.
And see what you're talking about. I'm gonna jump in later on after we get rid of this conversation. But I'm a pivot back on what you're saying now as far as the perception of studs and the world. You know what I mean? But Clay, I wanted to get your perspective on how it's changed your life.
Oh, so mine might be a little longer, only because I remember where this started from. So they know I got 2 favorite lines that I always say that means the world to me. So when you make it to the top, you make sure you sit that elevator back down to grab somebody else and bring them to the top.
Absolutely.
The second thing is what you make happen for somebody else, God gonna make happen for you.
Come on now.
So those are my 2 things that they can tell you I always say. So this movement has changed me in so many ways. Being a black lesbian female at such a young age, growing up in the hood on the west side of Detroit.
She from the crib.
Right. You know
Let
what I'm
it be
saying?
known. Give her some shots.
Having a single
I
mama,
appreciate it.
the youngest out of 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? Public transportation everywhere, coaches
Talk to
and
'em.
people in the neighborhood pulling together to get you back and forth to practice, buying you practice shoes and game shoes, and you know what I'm saying? But to see Tip where she is, and I can see myself in her. You know what I'm saying? To know that your circumstances and where you came from don't define where you going. So I know if she got us in, I'm literally telling y'all, we in a room with millionaires and billionaires.
I heard y'all talking earlier.
They know who we are.
They was talking big money.
They shaking our hands.
Right.
They like, I see you. So if I'm in the room, hear me good. If I'm in the room,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That's letting me know that I'm on my way. You know what I mean? My room and my seat is gonna be at that table that we building.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just getting our feast together. So
Talking
it's
shit.
changed me. It's changed my mindset to know that I can have these things. You just got to put in the work. So I'm excited to achieve those things because I can stand right beside another stutter or another masculine presenting women and be like, baby, I was right where you was at. Look at me. I can help you get there. I'm going to help you get there. All you got to do is do the work. So it's changed my mindset, you know what I'm saying, in so many ways.
And I'm going to also say I love the fact that they come in confident. I want them to feel like
Absolutely.
I belong
Absolutely.
in the room.
Absolutely.
I don't want you to feel ashamed, head down, they head up, chin up,
Yeah.
chest out,
Right.
right? I want them to feel like they belong there because they do.
Yeah.
And even and that's just black people in general.
In general, right.
Some black people feel like I don't belong in this room and they kind of shrink
Yeah.
themselves. But we were talking to everybody, shaking hands, just real confident about
Right.
we belong here.
Right.
And you gonna know us.
Absolutely.
Right.
And y'all, you guys are very intriguing. Like, just be honest. You haven't heard. I haven't heard. I'm gonna speak for myself. I haven't heard studs talk this loud, and I'm talking on the world scale, ever. You know what I'm saying? LGTB. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I don't know the shit. You know what I'm saying?
You were
Whatever.
close. You were close. You,
know what
had,
I'm
you just had
saying?
2
I'm
letters
just
back.
saying.
No, you was close though.
But it's always a fight. You know what I'm saying? But y'all didn't come in here to say, woe was me. Y'all came here to say, yo, we got a plan, we executing it, and we still building. Y'all didn't come in the door talking about some, yo, we here to take all y'all hoes, blah, blah, blah. Y'all didn't do none of that. And that's why I say I respect it so much because y'all business ladies. Ladies, stud, I don't care what no
I
type,
got
but y'all, you know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right.
And for you, I'm glad this found you because you were wasting time doing what you were doing. And this was meant for you. Like, you might not, you went through whatever you went through. Fuck all that. We passed that because we here today. You know what I'm saying? But this was definitely meant for you. And you finally get a chance to be you on a powerful level because we all love you. You know that. You know we all love you. You know what I'm saying? So to see you in this light is I'm glad that it's blinding because you deserve this.
Do.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You deserve this. I don't give a damn if y'all was 2 days in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
2 months. Ooh.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
You might want to use the microphone next time.
But she
Go ahead.
but she
We're only 2 months in.
I heard you.
So the change that you seen in
Yeah.
her, when I tell you, I think she taking more serious. This whole movement, she serious.
But that's who she
That's
is.
who she
And
is.
that's why everybody
That's
loves
who
her.
she's always
That's
been.
who she
yeah,
is.
she won't let you hold a frown for too long.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? She won't let you. But the thing is, when she frowned, she found out what she had, and then she dusted herself off, and then she started smiling again. And that's one thing that we all cheered for her for because she didn't. You got a lot of people, and this maybe just me. Some people, if they fall, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But she's not one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my motherfucker over there. I thought he farted for a minute.
And she smiles nonstop.
Absolutely.
I just grabbed the mic
Yeah.
back because
Absolutely.
that smile is
Yeah.
nonstop.
Like for
Always.
sure, she gonna come in. She might have an issue, but when she enter that room, she gonna leave her issue whatever it's at, and then she gonna put them teeth out there so we can see them, and we gonna move on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, goodness.
I know this meeting is to ask us questions, but I want to share something with the world so the world can hear this message. Whatever y'all going through, let it be for one night. Because if you don't attempt to get back up, y'all will never see the blessing that God got for you like he had for me.
That's real.
And when I tell y'all, y'all know that I got my A1s from day ones.
Yeah.
They are my hearts because you got people that's gonna always be behind you.
Yeah.
Kamisha.
Yo, I
them
talked to her.
I can't fall
When-
because of them.
Yeah, when she showed up to the party. Yeah.
But when I tell y'all, he's just adding and
Absolutely.
adding. And when I can't say thank you enough. And if anybody is going through a dark spot in their life, find that light, even if it's tiny, and make it bigger than what you see.
Mm.
And even if you feel like you got losses, turn those losses into lessons and learn how to laugh through them.
Yeah.
Bars.
I was wondering if she gonna get
Bars.
anything.
I almost dropped the mic, but I thought I was gonna hit this glass
This
table.
guy, she got 800 credit score. Her shit should just be flowing. This-
820.
You over here with this damn
Man.
stingy.
You're all
look.
her
I'm
points.
caught up in the
20.
story.
Right.
I'm caught up in the story. Can I get in the story? Can I feel the story? God dang.
I'm like,
Anyway, where can people find y'all if they're looking to find y'all? How can they get in contact? Where can they find y'all?
So as a group, 100studs.com.
Okay.
You say your friend Bree?
yeah.
Tell her 100studs.com, even though she's no label.
Bree easy. You want to make that money,
Hey.
and you got to smile just like Keith.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
100studs.com. And for me, Elevate with Tip.
The letter U, CAN, and the number 2. You can too. Do what I do.
And for me is molding, MOLDING _THE_CLAY.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, put that
you
out
got a
there. Put that out there.
Yeah,
Oh
You
yeah,
got a
yeah. My
podcast
wife
too.
and I, we've been together 13 years.
Oh, come on.
have
Oh, okay. Black love.
we have a relationship podcast
Okay.
where we have singles, people that's in relationship. Is like Keisha called it a war room. You come on there, we have grown folk conversation. We just talk
Okay.
about love, trials, and we turn it into something positive at the end of the day because I believe everybody got a story.
Okay.
And what better platform than to share it with?
Absolutely. Put that out.
We'll
Yeah.
say the name. We ain't hear the name.
Oh, it's called Molding the Clay Podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Check that out,
That's
y'all.
our last
Yo.
name.
What's
Yeah.
up? All right.
And let's be clear. You ain't got to be a stud to support.
Absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna say
Yeah.
that because I used to watch this podcast when we first got started. All the dudes was gay, but the content was what I was there for. Long as they ain't and just me. Long as they ain't say nothing crazy, I was good. You know what I'm saying? One thing crazy, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? But the podcast was good. When it went off, I said, "Damn, now I gotta find somebody else to watch." But I had to learn that if you there for a message, the sexuality part really don't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why it's important that I said that because I don't want nobody saying they roll across and be like, oh, they studs. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But see what they got going and then make a decision. Just don't automatically see a word and be like, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Because they might have some information that could help you. Like how they movement going. Imagine if you heterosexual motherfuckers can get together and do that. I'm just gonna say that since y'all so heavy on it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a bean.
Okay.
Even my partners, you know what I'm saying? You hear what they doing. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. So we gonna move along. we gonna move along.
This guy's
Straight up.
crazy.
Nah, it's good though. I'm loving this because I want to kind of get into just how society looks at studs and just the way things move in today's world. One of the things I wanted to ask y'all about is how do you all feel when it comes to, I would say, aligning with men? Like, and I mean it in the sense of because I've been around some studs and they act like they're in competition with me. None of y'all did that. As soon as y'all came, it was love, like right off the top, and I love that. But just in calming settings, I feel like if I go in certain areas, if there's a stud there, I feel like they kind of standoffish or they're not going to shake my hand, they're not going to speak to me, almost like a competitive thing. Is that a thing within the community?
So that's not even just with heterosexual. You would say we like that with each other. That's what the whole movement is about.
Okay.
We trying to change the narrative, right?
Okay.
For some reason, and I will go back because I'm 49, about to be 50.
For real?
Wow, you're great. You look great. I'm not even gonna say.
She couldn't wait to say that.
I'm not even gonna say
49 for
right.
real?
I'm not even gonna say you look good for your age. You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
That's
you.
water?
Water and no stress and just letting people live.
And money.
I'm living and money.
And money.
And nothing wrong with a little bit of money.
But I would say when I was younger, I was probably a little bit more harder,
Yeah.
a little bit more aggressive,
Yeah.
right? And I feel like some people or some masculine presenting lesbians feel like they have to
Yeah.
be like that,
Yeah.
especially around men, right? I
Right.
have to,
Yeah.
even though y'all strong, y'all men. You know what I'm saying?
We don't care. It's
Yeah.
not-
I
Yeah,
don't
and
even
it's
care.
just like y'all ain't even stunting us, but
Yeah.
they got
If anything,
Right.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm if
Pull
anything,
that
I'm
girl
standing there talking about some
closer.
shit. You see that chick over there?
yeah.
Am I lying?
Yeah, we gang it up.
So, but I've never had that. I've always been cool with guys. I've never been that type,
Yeah.
and I've never been that type with other studs.
Right.
And if you go to my Instagram, it's on my first post.
Yeah.
I'm a stud.
Okay.
A stud. You know, wait a minute.
I'm trying to find out.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm not stud for stud.
Okay.
That's where two studs. Stud for studs is when I'm educating y'all a little bit.
I was
Hell
finna,
yeah,
I
'cause
was
we-
gonna
I'm all
ask, I was
in.
gonna ask that.
I'm all in. I'm
gonna
like, what
ask
you
that.
talking about? Where that's going? Where is this? This is what we've been waiting. We got the business out the way, y'all.
Here.
Now we
We're
about to
here.
get into some shit.
We here.
This what everybody been waiting now.
So stud for stud is when a stud will date another stud, a
Okay.
masculine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And usually it's, a masculine and a feminine.
Yeah.
But you do have some masculine that date other masculine because
Okay.
are they no labels or
Right.
they just don't see each other like that or whatever.
Right.
But you know how the girls be like, I'm a girl's girl because they rock with each other.
Right.
Like there's no hate.
Right.
So instead of a girl's girl, I'm a stud.
I got
Okay.
you.
And then when we dropped that, everybody was like, oh, it's on the back of our hoodies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. When we dropped that,
Check their hoodie, Joe.
Studs.
See the stud stuff.
Okay.
hey,
Masculine presenting leader. I can't read it. Respected by other studs, confident, purpose-driven, sets the standard by example. Number 2, one who empowers and uplifts the community through mentorship, discipline, and integrity.
Hey, brother, you can
Not
read.
related to dating, denotes leadership and
Respect.
respect. Stop feeling on
Let's
my
go.
booty.
You know what I'm
She was
saying?
feeling on my
Yeah.
booty.
I did see a little something. I ain't want to say nothing.
I'm not stud for
I ain't want to say that. I
It's
seen that.
all right.
I ain't want to say that. I'm going to mind my business.
But so I feel like we have to love on each other. And I really feel like we have almost 1,200 applications.
Right.
People are
amazing.
seeing that.
Absolutely.
In 2026, they like, we want to be a part of something different.
Absolutely.
And like I said, usually y'all used to studs coming in like,
He said
right?
that. I ain't said
Dang.
that. I ain't said that.
I mean,
But they do.
I'm a pretty good looking guy. So when
Yeah.
I walk in the room, I'm gonna get a
you got
lot
the
of
good
attention.
hair.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I see the little way.
Yeah, a little something, you know what I'm saying?
I see the way.
Tell how much you paid for it.
Whiskey, whiskey, mama and daddy. Okay, mama and
Tell
daddy.
how much you paid for
And
it.
South stuff. Okay.
But I one of my slogans is they bring them together to fight.
Okay.
I bring them together to elevate.
Okay.
You see, like they have the reality shows and the studs, and they bop, bop, bop.
Okay.
They bring them together to fight.
Yeah.
I bring them together to elevate
And the love.
and the love.
And the love. Okay.
All right.
Go
You
ahead.
guys want-
No,
all right,
hey,
all
you
right.
got the question,
Okay.
bro.
This one is more so like growing up. When you realized that you were attracted to women and actually coming out and how your family received it and kind of the the tension that you would get through that. Can y'all kind of, walk us through some of those experiences?
Okay, so my sister told me that my mom knew I was gonna be gay at the age of 10.
Mm.
I didn't even know, So I first dealt with a woman when I was 17. I can honestly say my mom, being a woman of God, was not acceptive of my sexuality. But when she did come to accepting it, it was a beautiful thing. I think that, when your family can accept you, it opens you up to be more free. Because if your family don't accept you,
Kind
I-
of cut yourself off.
yeah,
A little bit.
you either gonna cut them off or you gonna cut yourself off from being happy.
Mm.
I can just honestly say my family is so loving. Even like, to have your grandmother accept you is that's it's a
Especially
beautiful
in
thing.
the
It's special.
church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the church.
Mhm.
And even now, I can go to church now. My dad has a church in New Jersey. He'd be like, I'm gonna have my daughter come up and speak. It's a little, they looking at
You
me
walk
like,
up in that pinstripe. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
With the Gators.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Clean.
What's happening?
Right. And the fact that my dad can, put me up there and put me up in the front of his church, I know it's probably tough for him, but the fact that he does it,
That's
it
love
speaks.
for you.
It's
Let me say something to you.
okay.
And just having kids. When you love your kids, it ain't nothing tough. Ain't nothing tough. Because you're going to do it for them out of love for them. What the world think, that's the world problem.
Absolutely.
Your pop's pulling you up there is because he love his daughter.
Absolutely.
And he got out of his own way
Yes.
to say, this is still my daughter. I love my daughter.
Right.
What she do in her bedroom ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
So believe that. And I understand our parents are older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My I told you my oldest brother's gay. Him and my father lost 10 years. And then by the time they got back together, my father died 3 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about the 80s, the 70s. You know what I'm saying? But believe me, when I say, like my oldest daughter took a trip on the wild side. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? But when she did it, the only thing I know to do is embrace it, because you don't want your kids having secrets from you like that, because you never know what door they might walk into and they might not come out of.
I'm trying to tell
You know what I'm saying? So believe me, your parents, they had their conversation, and then they went to their God, whoever that is, and then they came out, and the parents you got today, that's who they are.
Absolutely.
For real. And they comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And for the ones who are not comfortable, people have to learn how to deal with them, because I do got some that's not comfortable, but it's the way I handle them. Like I stroke a lot of egos just because I know my energy is not accepted everywhere.
You don't have time, Keisha.
I don't.
You don't have time.
I don't. Because even if, I don't.
You don't have time.
I got, how you say it, Tip? I got less years in front of me than I
For
do in
real.
back of me. I'm going to enjoy my years.
Come on, man. You ain't got time.
And I don't have time to make people.
Comfortable. I enjoy making people uncomfortable. That's my thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we know
always
that.
been like
Yeah,
that.
that's my
Ralph,
thing.
and I
We know
think,
that.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
my
you need
thing.
to change.
You know what I'm saying?
I
We
think
know
you need to
that.
change.
You always been
No,
like that.
absolutely not.
I think you need to change.
Because if truth come with you being uncomfortable, you'll be all right. You'll figure it out.
That's true.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna say, for me, I've always been blessed to have my family accepting my sexuality.
Yeah.
Even my grandma.
Okay.
Yeah. She would take me shopping before she passed. She would take me shopping, and we go to the men's department.
Yeah.
She had her little Dillard's card.
Right.
She taking me to the men's
Right.
That's what's
department. I'm
up.
like, okay, grandma, come on.
Come on over here, get you your pair of pants. I know that's what you want.
But unfortunately, because we are masculine presenting, we can't hide it. Like the feminine ladies, they can hide their sexuality growing up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But with us, like Keisha said, her people knew it at
Early.
10.
Yeah.
I think I was kind of in kindergarten. I might have said I liked my teacher or something.
But back then you think like tomboyish, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
kind of when you hit that curve, and I guess it's the real attraction to
Mm-hmm.
to a woman.
I think it's the same as puberty.
Puberty?
Puberty.
puberty.
Yeah.
I've been drinking.
It's okay.
She been drinking.
Yeah.
Sound like that lady y'all was talking about earlier.
Puberty.
Like,
You just sounding it out.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we got
I mean,
you. We
it's
got
just
you.
the
Hey,
same.
we got
you.
13,
Yeah.
14. You know.
All right. Cool. Where you at with it, Clay?
So y'all know a lot of times people be thinking we crazy when somebody in the LGBTQ plus community say that they felt like they was born that way. I honestly felt like I was born this way. And the reason why I say that is because I knew I was different all my life. So y'all know the episode on Martin when he had that crush on Miss Trinidad, his teacher.
Right.
Yeah.
It was one teacher.
Yeah, she was
I
fine.
never forget her name. It was Miss Custard. If you see this Miss Custard,
Uh-oh.
boy,
Oh.
back in the day.
Miss
Back in the
Oh,
day.
okay.
Back in the day.
Come on now.
Back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? Back in the day.
Let
Miss
me give you a little
Custard.
tap right quick.
I was too
Yeah,
young.
Give her a shout out.
Yeah,
You
she
know?
was-
Yeah.
Wait a
Might
minute.
be
Yeah.
about 70
Back in the day.
something.
But my wife know this story too. She know that.
I was finna say, because I'm finna.
I was
We
like,
talk-
hold
we-
on,
no,
wait a
no, we
minute.
talk
Come
about
back, come
everything.
back.
My wife know this story.
I'm
But,
about to pull you back in. Hold on.
Just knowing that I was different, you know what I'm saying? So I knew I was different because the way I looked at in middle school, I looked at women like girls. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I never was attracted to guys, but I had to play it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but we wouldn't do shit, but share each other's shoes and clothes and stuff
Right,
like
right,
that, and
right,
play
right, right.
basketball together. But
Right.
I came out of high school. I think it was my freshman year in high school, and I didn't care. The thing was, I didn't care. People was going around because I had the baddest chick in the high school.
Y'all
And
always do.
They was going around like Clay gay. But most people, you would feel embarrassed, but I didn't care. Like I was walking her to class, holding her backpack. You know what I'm saying? And then when I actually came out, because I got 5 brothers, one of my brothers set me down. He's like, sis, he's like, I got something to ask you. He's like, you know you could be straight up with me. He was like, I got to ask you something. And I was like, what's that? He was like, is such and such your girlfriend? I was like, yeah. He was like, that's all I need to know. So when I came out to my brother, it was like, I ain't care about coming out to nobody else.
And they got your back.
So let me tell you how my mom found out. I was 15 years old. I went to Mammoth Mall.
Okay, I know what
You know what I'm
Mammoth
talking
Fat-
about?
Yeah.
And I got a tattoo. I wasn't even supposed to have no tattoo. Badass kid. I went there to get a tattoo. And I used to sleep with a long sleeve shirts on because I'm in high school. I got a tattoo. I had her name tattooed on my arm.
The girl?
Messed up. Look, I told you. Yeah. Look, I was nose wide open, y'all. This was 15, 16.
You run a freight train up through that nose.
Look, slept in the bed with my mama. Didn't have a long sleeve shirt on. She seen the damn tattoo.
Who in Tamika?
Put hands on it.
I know that better be fake. I was like, yeah, ma, it's fake. And so from there on out, she knew, you know what I'm saying? I just kept it a buck. I was just like, yeah, ma, I was like, I'm sorry, because my family church, heavy in church.
Yeah.
And I was just like, ma, look, I'm sorry, but this is me. And I stood on that, you know what I'm saying? And for a while, when I went to college, I think like a couple of months, I didn't talk to my mom because I'm like, ma, look, it's the holiday. I want to come home, but this is who I'm coming home with. So if you can't accept that, then we going to go to her people's house. You know what I'm saying? And I think like after one holiday was missed, my mom finally realized like, this my baby
This
no
my
matter
child,
what.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
I don't care if I'm embarrassed with the church or if I'm embarrassed in front of everybody
This my
else.
baby.
You know what I'm saying? This my baby. You know what I mean? So, hey, we A1 like day one. She came to my wedding, made a whole speech when I married my wife. But I think it just takes time for people to accept you. And if they don't accept you, you just got to throw your hands
Keep
up with it.
pushing. Yeah, keep
Acceptance is an insecurity in
Yep.
yourself.
Yep. I was over here thinking that. Yeah.
I'll give him bars. The way he's been messing with me today.
I'm just
Say it one
saying-
more time.
I'm
Say it
just
one more
saying,
time so I
like-
can give you a bar.
like acceptance is insecurity because if you live in your life positively and everything is going the way you need it to, you don't got time to worry about who does not accept you. You know what I'm saying? All our leaders, if you look back through history, turn it off, dog, was not accepted. You know what I'm saying? But these are people that we look at on a total different level. What he got up here? He got Muhammad Ali, Nia Simone. I know he ain't got no Malcolm X in here. He too tough for. But things like that.
Out front.
He out front.
Yeah,
All right.
stop playing with
Yeah.
me.
But if you look at through history, they're not accepted. And so who cares about who don't like you?
Yep.
Like you don't have time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like me, just tell somebody why, because you're not gonna say it to me. Because a lot of people that don't like you, they'll never say it to you.
Yep.
They're gonna say it to somebody else.
Yep.
So whoever you tell them you don't like me, tell them why. And they may be like, oh, that's you. That ain't him. That's you. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, Keish, I don't mind having people uncomfortable because if I'm telling you something that's real, and I ain't the gatekeeper or nothing. I ain't the say all be all. But if I feel it's real and I said it to you, I done analyzed it. I done probably slept on it a day or two. And I was like, I'm about to hit you with this heat. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna like it, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So for me, the reason why I say I think you need to change, because I think it's good that you are the way you are, by all means. But there's a way you do things, Ralph.
The delivery is crazy.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
delivery is
I've
crazy.
been
Yo,
working on it
when
for
my
years.
mom passed,
Yeah.
you remember us
Oh.
all going to the
I
cigar?
remember we was
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
cigar line.
He was like, you know your mama ain't coming back, right?
No, that ain't what I said.
Yes, you did.
I said she gonna be at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
wow, that's even
Even worse.
Now wait a minute.
No.
Now wait a minute.
That's what happened. Let me paint this whole picture. Let me paint this picture.
Wow.
Me and Keish sitting there, we smoking cigars.
We was a couple drinks in.
Yeah,
too.
and we
I
had- we
remember
having a
was
moment.
deep.
I know when Ralph was drunk. He wasn't drunk. Go ahead.
I wasn't drunk. I wasn't drunk.
Oh.
And we was having a moment. We was sitting there. We was talking, and I was just like, "Damn." He was like, "You know, my mom's gone." I said, damn, she ain't gonna be at Thanksgiving. And I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
I looked at him. I said, "Why would you say that?"
She was like, why would you say that? And I was like, damn, why did I say that? You know what I'm saying? Like the moment was gone. Misha wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I remember all
we
that.
had a whole episode. You know what I'm saying? But
remember
I called and made that right with my friend.
You did.
You know
You
what I'm
did.
saying?
You did.
Because my intentions, especially in that moment, wasn't to hurt her. I was really just thinking out loud, and it
Right.
just came out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we sit next to each other,
I'm just,
and
Was
we just-
Thanksgiving a couple of days from?
no,
Oh.
but
next year, coming up, like next year.
it was something crazy. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I was thinking out loud. Like, imagine me and you sitting on the couch and we just smoking, and it came out. I was like, "Ooh, that one ain't gonna go over well." I said, "I'm gonna have to make this one right."
And then
Yeah.
I said it like, just say I'm sitting there. I'm like, dang, my mom really going.
Yeah,
And it was like I wasn't emotional at the time. It was like, dang, my mom really going.
yeah,
You know she ain't coming to Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. That shit was crazy.
like,
Yeah,
what?
I'm gonna blame it on the just thinking out loud. You know what I'm saying? But I apologize.
and then he said it like, dang, and then said it. It was like he was talking to himself.
like I was talking to myself. It just happened to come out. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn.
and then when I said, why would you say that? It was like,
You know what I'm saying? Like I forgot. I'm like, damn, I did say that out loud, didn't I? And then I got this big red motherfucker want to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't fight nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? but in that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know somebody like, oh, he asshole. Nah, it ain't that. It was just in that moment that was all fucked up, and I apologize. I was sincere to my sister when I apologized to her. But some of y'all get this pain, and I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I can't, Keisha. You know what? I'm gonna tell you why.
I need you to start caring.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because when my phone ring at all times of the night, and I gotta be somebody's counselor.
Okay.
If you call me, I ask you two questions. Who do you want to talk to? You want to talk to Mr. Hall, or you want to talk to Ralph?
Okay.
It's two different people.
Okay.
You know what
Okay,
I'm
say
saying?
no more.
So if you be like, no, give me the real. Okay, by the end of that conversation,
God.
you know what I'm
You don't
saying?
get nobody no options. You just come off with the foolishness.
You
right off the
different
top.
though. But you know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that with
Yeah,
you because
'cause
you
we gonna-
understand who I
yeah,
am.
we gonna
You know
I'm
what
over
I'm
here
see
saying?
what
taking the
it is.
tip. I'm like, damn, I need to start doing.
I mean,
that.
because, and I'm gonna tell you why, because you can't treat everybody the same.
yeah.
And somebody need their ass pat a little bit. Then
Yeah.
somebody need to be pushed in the head. Like, you all right. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I learned in that experience, and then probably some after that you can't get everybody the same
Yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
But if
I
you
agree.
call me, know what you want before you make that call.
Yeah.
Because I ain't perfect, and I done put everything I done had going on in life on this show in the last 5 years, so I don't have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to help people, and sometimes help is harsh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I expect it from you. If I call your phone and you tell me something, I'm not calling you for a hug. I'm calling you so I can get better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not calling you to say, "Oh, Ralph, it's gonna be all right." If I made the wrong call if I called you and you said that to me, because I'm not looking for that from you. I'm pretty sure if your phone ring and somebody be like, "Yo, blah blah blah," you ain't gonna give them no nonsense. You gonna give them what it is, because we in
She
the.
talk about my delivery too, so I'm over here trying to take tips from you.
I mean,
I'm like,
yeah.
well, damn.
I mean,
okay.
because-
Don't do that.
because at times, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be a certain person to certain people, and they respect it at the end. You know what I'm saying? So don't change totally. Just take a little off of it.
I think I'm gonna add. Do you want me to? Do you want a hug? What did you just say?
Yeah,
Do you
I
want a
asked
hug?
them. I asked them who they want.
Do you want Tip or Tiffany?
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah,
that's what you
yeah.
ask
But
them.
Tiffany.
because-
they're probably about the same.
Oh, see, no, my shit different.
So you
Yeah,
got to
my-
create an alter ego.
yeah, my
You
shit a little
can't-
different.
Okay, we're gonna train you up. We gonna hang out more. We get you there. So don't worry about it. You gonna have to hang out with him though, because
Yeah.
I ain't like that. I'm more like Keish. I'm more laid back, cool, whatever. If I don't like you, I stay away from you. If I don't like you and I gotta be around you, I just don't say nothing. And that's how you know I don't like you. If I don't really talk to you or deal with you too much, I can be in the room with you all the time, and I'll be perfectly fine. But if I don't joke, like me and him go at each other, me and Keish go at each other, if I don't say smart stuff to you, slick stuff to you, I don't mess with you. Because I'm confident in y'all know who I am, and we have fun, and that's how I have fun. I'm going to talk to you. But if I don't deal with you like that, I don't deal with you. And then once I say what I have to say, I'm done. And I move on. So, but here's a little bit, and people ask all the time, how y'all folks? And I say, yeah, you a little rough. Like we was in just a couple months ago. We in the cigar lounge.
That wasn't my fault. That was not my fault.
They done lit it up
It
like
wasn't.
about to argue. They coming to me. Hey, you get your boy. I said, nah, let him run his thing. I said, if he say what he got to say, and I said, if the person was wrong and they don't want to back down, he ain't gonna back down. But I said, at some point, everybody gonna sit down because everybody in here over father. Ain't nobody finna fight. You know what I mean? So you weren't finna fight.
See, you said now you don't know. You don't know.
I wouldn't have let you fight that guy. I wouldn't let you
I was
fight
just
that
saying.
guy because it would have been unfair.
Cigar Lounge, I get so much shit fucking around that damn Cigar Lounge. But all bullshit aside, man, the boss ain't always gonna be liked, but they're gonna be respected. You know what I'm saying?
And we definitely know how to handle the dislikes because I
Absolutely.
don't believe in if somebody don't like what we got, we're not finna argue.
We
We're
got
not
time. We
fighting.
don't have time.
We
Right.
gonna still accept you even if you don't want to be next to us.
You either gonna
We still gonna show love.
our program is set. This is our program. This is our itinerary.
Right.
You got to find your way in this itinerary, or you got to find you something else to do. Because this is our goal. We got our goal. We got our statement. We got our beliefs. We got everything. Our rules. We got everything right here. This what you joined. This what you agreed that you was about. If you changing that, that's cool too. It just don't fit in this. The boss is. You ain't never had a job where you like, oh, I fuck with my supervisor. Sometimes you gotta make decisions. You be like, yo, that was some bullshit. It's come with the job. And if I can prove that you were wrong in a situation, and not that I'm out to do it, but if all the paperwork say you're wrong, this is what it's about. This ain't about our personal relationship. It's about this. This the criteria. If you can't follow this, I don't know what to tell you. I just think y'all on y'all way to something. Y'all already started, but the greatness is there for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't bring y'all on here to bash nothing. We ain't in competition. Y'all got a movement. I'm more into the movement than I am with y'all life part about it. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna be a little more into that, but the movement is so strong, and I believe in it because I see how much y'all believe in it. That I ain't got nothing but, you know what I'm saying, positivity for y'all. And when y'all get there, you know what I'm saying, I just know we interviewed them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, the question I wanted to ask, because I see this, and this is more on the relationship side. I see a lot of women that just, I guess, recently or just kind of within their adulthood started dating women, and then they start calling out the things that women do. Like, the one post that I saw specifically, the one was like, well, now that I'm dating women, I'm seeing how women don't take accountability for anything. Stuff like that. And so for me, as a dude that's been dealing in this all my life, it's finally like, well, damn, okay, I'm glad you hear me.
Yeah.
I'm glad you hear me now. So I don't want to put y'all on the spot with that, but because all y'all said y'all kind of started young.
Yeah, young.
You know what I mean? So y'all already kind of know what we deal with, you know, when it comes to women and things of that nature. But yeah, that was just one of the things, like when women kind of switch over, and always talking about the double standard of it. You know, men can sleep with 1,000 women and they good. We ain't hoes. We good. But women, they can go back and forth and not be gay. Yeah, I mean.
I don't know. 2026 done changed a lot. 2025, COVID.
2020. I was
Yeah,
going to say
COVID,
2020.
2020.
What y'all talking about?
Just like where he said that some women have been going back and forth and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But and then when they get on this side,
Right.
they like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're a woman. You should know. You should have known how we were. I mean, you know.
Yo, that's crazy that you say it like that, though. Yo, that is crazy.
You know how we are.
You know what you was getting into.
You know how we
That's
are.
crazy.
He just took the mic. He just took the mic.
I fucks with you. I fucks with you.
Yeah, I like that.
I fucks with you.
And that was just like, that wasn't even a lot.
Yo,
That was
that's
just-
crazy.
She ain't been drinking, y'all.
She said, you
It's
know
her
what
first drink in a while.
She said, you know what it is.
That was the good stuff, too. That was
Oh, oops. These are my views. These are my views. These are my views.
I'm gonna have to be PR after this.
Nobody else saying nothing. Right. We good. We good.
Oh, man. All right, man, we can wrap this thing up. If it's anything y'all want to say, anything y'all want to get out there, Keisha, why are you so anxious to leave?
You say this
Now,
getting out of
last time
hand.
you was on the show, which was years ago, you was all over the place. We couldn't get the microphone out your hand.
I
So
know.
now you ready to go. You must got something to do.
She in a different
No,
light, bro.
No,
Huh?
no,
In a different
no,
light.
not
She's
at all.
still the
I-
same person.
Yeah, and I can talk to y'all for hours. I really can. I can talk to y'all for hours, but I don't want the wrong thing to get. Y'all done gave my friend one drink. It's time to go.
Well,
About
usually,
to
you
drop
know,
the
and
mic.
usually when we finish, we be at, that's when all the stuff come out. It seems like when we do this, we go and all the other conversations get going after the show. We ain't them type people that put all the stuff out there. And, I don't have y'all subscribe to Soundproof Hunger
Oh,
Room.
absolutely.
Yeah, let me do
Yeah,
it.
subscribe to Soundproof Hunger. Because a lot of people, we bring a lot of people on here and they don't really.
Subscribe. So let me tell you something. What I love about our movement, like all the people that we got in our movement, when Clay's podcast has to air, we all push it. So the beautiful thing is, this is gonna be pushed by
Yeah.
all of us who
That's
back
dope.
us.
That's
Okay.
dope.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
that's
see
dope.
how easy
Clay,
that is?
Clay,
Yeah.
when we
It's-
gonna
it's-
get
and it's-
when we gonna get the invite, Clay?
So our podcast is strictly
I appreciate you saying this.
yes, and I don't want y'all to come on there and anybody get the wrong idea. So
I
our
appreciate
podcast
you.
is strictly for the LGBTQ
Oh.
plus
Appreciate you.
community.
LGBT.
You can go on
Yeah.
there. I mean, if you coming out today,
I can
this is a
Yeah,
safe
you can't
place.
see.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we don't have anything that's
I'm-
like that's
y'all,
for us. you know
Y'all,
what I'm
y'all
saying?
light it. I understand what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Y'all do y'all. I'm just gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? See if y'all can talk about something nasty,
Yeah.
and then I'm a roll.
Okay. Okay.
But it's not to say that we're not helping others as far as
No,
like
no, no.
Facts, facts.
Yeah.
No, it's an
Yeah, yeah.
inclusive
For sure.
situation.
Yes, yes.
And that's
I wanna make
perfectly
sure
fine.
we
And I
are
did
repeating.
want to ask that. Why do you all feel like you're overlooked somewhat
We
in the
are.
LGBT community?
we are.
Okay.
We are most definitely.
I would say within the community because I personally, because me as a black man, my thing is I think the community, the LGBTQ community, get more attention than we do, or as black people. Not as a black man, but as black people. I feel like the world, I won't say accepts, but when it comes to putting laws in place and putting statutes in place for the community, that happens a lot faster for the LGBT community than it does for black people.
My bad. Because I don't think it's the LGBTQ blacks that's putting those laws in place.
Okay.
I don't even think y'all
And that's
included in that. I don't really think y'all included in that.
Okay.
Like unless
That's
they,
why it gets
unless
pushed
they
fast.
unless they just want to say lesbians. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I don't think y'all are included in it.
Well,
And
I'm
they
saying our skin color.
I'm going deeper than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they maybe use the guise of it to get y'all support, but when it comes down to it, when y'all come together, well, whenever it is something that needs to be done,
Mm-hmm.
oh, nah, y'all good over there.
Mm-hmm.
But we got your vote for the bill, and we
Yeah.
gonna do this, and we gonna
Yeah.
do that. Like
Yeah.
the feminist movement did
Yeah.
when they brought in the black women
Yeah.
Right.
and used them how they wanted to
Yeah.
use them, and then, oh, nah, we don't mess with y'all for
Yeah.
real.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I know we're about to wrap this thing up.
I mean, we got time.
Yeah, we own it.
We own it.
Yeah,
so.
we own it.
But
We do.
certain things like that, and I tell Keisha and Clay, I read comments, and that's why I say sometimes people they deal with us,
Yeah.
but they really don't deal with us
Yeah.
because you read these comments,
Right.
and under like probably that post that you seen, I think I seen that post where the girl was like she went over to girls and
Right.
and you read heterosexual comments or
Yeah.
just the other side comments, and you just like, damn, they don't like us for real.
Yeah.
That kind of be like, damn. It hurt me. I'm not even gonna lie. It hurts me to see stuff
It'd
like
be
that.
like, who girl did nigga, did somebody take your girl? Like
Right. And to me, it's an immature thing because if I deal with you as an individual, as a person, who you sleep with has no bearing on how I look at
Facts.
you.
Yeah, I ain't
Facts.
sleeping with you, so
I
it
don't
don't
care.
matter to
I
me.
don't care. That's
I mean,
like
I'm just
me.
saying,
That's
like-
like me saying you drink tequila and I drink vodka, so I can't mess with you because you're a tequila drinker. That ain't got nothing to do with what's going in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I deal with individuals. If you cool with me, I'm cool with you. That's your business. And, that's why I have no problems with it. You know what I mean? And even, a lot of brothers be scared to be around other gay guys. And I'm like, if he ain't trying to holler at you, what you scared of? What you scared of? And then a lot of the politicians be talking about they against this and against that. and then they get caught up on Grindr or something like that.
Let me say this about the guys.
Can I finish?
Hold on, baby.
Can I finish?
Because you're going to go on for a minute.
No, I'm not. I know you didn't say that.
I'm definitely going to say
I know
that.
you didn't say that.
I'm the voice.
I get cut off all the time.
I'm the voice.
Let me finish.
You run the keyboard, I'm the voice.
I hit the button, so let me finish. So you find a lot of politicians that talk about all this stuff and push all these agendas against trans and LGBTQ, and then only to find out that they've been doing this stuff. So a lot of it is just, I don't know if they're just shielding, it's immaturity or whatever, but I think it's stupid. You got the floor.
On the part about the heterosexual men hanging with gay men, the issue with that is somebody's gonna try somebody. It happens a lot. Little slick comments can say, I work with a lot of gay men, and I have to understand that I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? But have I ever been hit on by a gay man? Absolutely. That knows I'm not gay, but he took his shot. That's very disrespectful for me because you know I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gay, you gotta, I need to know what you thought made you think that I was going to actually go for that. So I need to change that because I'm not gay. A lot of straight men go through that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the DL brothers because they'd be the loudest ones talking shit but be doing what they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for us heterosexual men, it's a tough thing because I'm just in here to enjoy myself. Why you take that shot at me, bro? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gave you no eye contact. I ain't gave you no sign that it was on. Like, why you take that shot at me?
But if you are secure in your sexuality,
it's deeper than that for us, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool to say.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love pussy.
Yeah.
Just like yo, I love pussy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing with me is, if I didn't present no kind of nothing with that, why take that shot? It's one thing. That's just like if I try to come on one of y'all. Mm-hmm. I know y'all ain't in for that kind of shit.
But some men do. Some men do take that shot.
But you know why? Because that's a conquer thing. Mm-hmm. That's an ego thing with them. But I'm not gonna even disrespect you or your time to just walk up on you, knowing goddamn well I ain't got no chance. Now it's one thing to you a stud, but I seen some ladies out there, they don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? So to approach one of them, be more different. They be like, "Oh, I'm gay. Oh shit, I didn't know." You know what I'm saying? Because they don't look the part. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that you could tell me that make a dude say, "Man, I'm about to just see what's up with him."
But you said the key word, an ego thing. So that gay dude that hit on you, that was an ego thing for him. Because we hit on straight women.
I can see that.
So you know what I'm saying? And she probably like, what? But she ain't gave off no vibe.
But the chance you take with that, I don't know what it is on the woman's side. On the man's side can be deadly.
But if you're secure,
it's not. You got to understand the times we live in. It's not about security. It's about disrespect.
Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't get with that because for me, I'm completely comfortable in who I am. Now, in the case of somebody that you work around that knows you and this and that, I get that. Now that, yes, don't try me like that. But if I'm just walking down the street and some dude coming, and I'm walking with a girl, because I remember I fell up in Lenox Labor Day weekend one year with my ex, and they was trying to holler at me, and I'm holding her hand. So at that point, it's just like, now you just being disrespectful.
Right.
But if I'm just walking, we in a bar, and the dude come and try, nah, bro, I'm good. I don't feel like I gotta take shots at him like that. That's I'm perfectly fine in my masculinity, so I don't feel like
I don't think
gotta
that
shoot
challenges
back at
your
him.
masculinity. I think if I'm in a place, one thing I learned about my brother, and he just could be one-on-one. He don't even hang in straight places, so he don't even run into that kind of shit because he's not in the environment of that. I think if you're in a place where it's everybody in there, have a little more couth about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know if I'm in Bulldog or some shit,
of course,
then they could take a shot at me.
Fair game.
Nigga, you in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fair
But
game.
if I'm at the goddamn Hawks game, getting me something to drink, hey, my man, what you doing,
Excuse me,
dog?
brother.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just
Can you buy my drink?
for me, it's just like, yo, you wilding right now. You know what I'm saying?
I like hearing and seeing two different perspectives on it. You know what I'm saying? I love
Like,
seeing that.
but him, he's a guy that could just and move on. Nah, we're gonna have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna be a violent conversation. But my man, I need to let you know how disrespectful, especially if I'm walking with a lady. You being disrespectful. I should get a punch in your mouth for that. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is.
But it ain't that serious.
It's not that serious for you. But I'm telling you.
But I want you to learn.
I'm on the lower scale of it. I got some brothers, man, who is definitely going there.
I understand people can get disrespectful, but it's okay to say, "Oh, I don't swing that way." You know how many women? Not now, but how many women I've spoken to
Absolutely.
that we might be chit chatting.
Right. And that's why I said what I said. I don't know what it's like on the female side.
Right.
Or excuse
Right,
me, I don't even use
right.
that word. On the woman side of it.
Right.
But on the man side of it, because you're dealing with so much adrenaline, you're dealing with machismo, ego. Like, it's a lot into that. So for you to just come at me like that, knowing that it ain't popping, bro.
It's okay just to say no.
Because some say you might want to try this. At that point, I get to hit you in your shit.
Yeah, now yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
when they get disrespectful like that, I can
that's
see.
what I ain't talking about the brother just come up like, hey, I like your shoulders.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate it, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm like, now wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, my right or my left?
You know
Now
what I'm saying?
wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying? All right, brother. You know what I'm saying?
like
I
your
keep it
shoulders.
moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the aggressive motherfucker.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying? I ain't talking about the average Joe. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the motherfucker that might say some shit like, yo,
And
I
keep
should get to
trying.
hit you with one of these walls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they keep shooting at you. I'm with you on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I just say I'm loving the love in this freaking room right now?
It's always love. It's family.
I'm just saying, like, the fact that everybody is so just, I don't know, acceptable of each other. Not even acceptable. That's not the word. I'm just saying, like, energy-wise, it's beautiful.
You should expect.
That's what it's-
no
I wish
less.
the world was like this. If the world was like this right now, do y'all know what type of environment we would have if everybody was on this wave?
Right.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful wave.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the funny to say this, funny you say that, because when I was telling people, some people, oh, what you doing on the show? I say, well, I got some studs coming, and they look like, why y'all got studs coming on the show? And then I explain, and they be like, oh, that's pretty dope. And I just look at them like, okay, just watch.
I ain't gonna lie, shit. I was like, who?
Just watch.
I said, what we about to talk about? Because one thing about me, I ain't gonna be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did us a favor. Let's understand that y'all gave us y'all time, so y'all did us a favor, and we appreciate it. So for y'all to come on here and I get disrespectful is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or he get this. We didn't cut each other off sometime with questions. Like, all right, man, that's enough. Like, you wild. You know what I'm saying? But it just not even out of respect for Keish. Y'all gave us y'all time. I'm a time person. So for y'all to come on here and I get on here talking about something crazy, I'll be like, y'all, I ain't signing up for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do y'all like that.
So I want to ask both of you a question. Did we meet your expectations?
Y'all overdid that.
Exceeded.
Yeah, y'all
exceeded
overdid
them.
it.
And that was as soon as y'all walked in the door.
Absolutely.
It was before we even got in here. Clay was the first one in here. She dapped me up like 3 times. What's up? I'm Clay. You know what I mean?
I'm
Real
from the
quick.
crib.
And then
You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
stayed out front.
What's happening?
Yeah, y'all stayed out front.
It's-
And was
the love
talking.
is
I was
different.
like, they finna go do their
You
own
know why?
thing. We ain't
You know
gonna
why? Because we survivors of our environment.
Okay.
So it's appreciated a little more when you meet somebody that got out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right.
When you meet somebody that got out, it's a little different.
Well, I would say
Huh?
No, from Detroit. She from Detroit.
out of
Oh,
Detroit.
She from Detroit.
This
You know?
nigga is crazy. I don't know where that was going.
What I was gonna
Oh.
say is that, like Keisha just said, I could sit in here and talk to y'all for hours.
yeah.
Hours.
About
When I say
anything.
I'm loving the conversation. I'm loving the transparency.
Yeah,
right?
it's all
Yeah.
real.
We don't have to agree
On nothing.
on nothing,
With
but
respect.
with
We still
respect.
respect.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah,
Respect.
we still gonna respect you, man. And I say thank you for y'all, because I know y'all went from one event to here.
Yeah, they moving.
know,
They business.
and-
And they going to get
yeah.
something to eat after this.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we've been moving, but I'm just so thankful that y'all had us. And
Absolutely.
yo, big shout out to the 100 studs. We are
For sure.
proud of y'all.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
love y'all. Yo, y'all represent who we are and keep going. Y'all make
sure.
us who we are. Keep
For
going.
sure, for
100
sure.
studs. Let's go. Let's go.
100studs.com.
yes, indeed.
Yep.
All right, people, y'all synced it with a T. Y'all synced it with a T. All right. Y'all know how we do. We've been trying to put this show together, and like I said, everybody in the room has enjoyed it. I've had a great time. We just expressed how much we really felt like this is a movement, or not even a movement, just an experience that we should just have as people. You know what I mean? Like you said, you don't really want to do the acceptance, but come as you are. you know, and I'm gonna respect you as an individual. I'm gonna respect you as the person that you show me you are, and we gonna move in that space. No judgment. I mean, you make judgments, but when I talk to you, when I deal with you, it's gonna be what you show me, and I'm gonna move like that. So for me, again, I appreciate y'all coming through. I really didn't have any expectations, but y'all exceeded whatever I had before y'all got here. I don't do expectations because when people let you down, you be pissed off. So I just don't have no expectations.
So we didn't let you down.
Y'all did. Y'all exceeded it. So, 18, what you got, brother?
Yo, first I want to say condolences to Big Boy AJ and Ron Williams' family. We lost two brothers too early. And yesterday I lost my uncle. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? He took a young man that at one time was homeless, and he got me on my way to who I am today. So shout out to my family for that. I just want to leave y'all with this. Before you close the door on something, as far as moving forward, make sure you read the pages and not just the front and the back. Because a lot of us will look at the front, the cover of it, we'll flip it over, we'll read the back, but the pages in the inside is what really matters. These ladies came in the door and blew the walls off today, and we appreciate that. To any stud out there that watched the show, don't say we didn't help you find a home. Don't say we didn't help you try to find somewhere to improve yourself. You know what I'm saying? And don't say that this wasn't one of the dopest shows we had on the goddamn Hunger Room. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you ladies for giving us y'all time, and we will see y'all again.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate y'all for having us.
Yes, indeed. Y'all
Appreciate
be easy. Hold it in the road.
Dang, I could've
That
talked
was
to
so
y'all.
good.